Okay, one more attempt to record Tetris. Already misdropped. Oh man, I cannot slide pieces while talking. It's not like it's, you know, that difficult. All right, so we're gonna play good, disciplined Tetris. No holes, clean stack. Everything's gonna go great. Now this is a horrible stack because of course it could not accommodate the square piece, but we put the hole on the right so it clears away naturally, and we're clean again. Okay, pretty good stack. I'm just gonna take burns when they come. All right, not a bad start. Good adjustment on that piece to make space for the next piece. Adjustments being last second changes, where you can't make big changes because like you just don't have enough time and you will screw it up. But you can make these small little adjustments, and those can be really valuable. Ooh, if I hadn't done that burn, I would have been able to Tetris there. But we're keeping everything manageable. Our pace is actually still pretty good, though I think given the pieces we had, maybe it should be better. Ooh, if I had used one of those over on the right, I could have Tetris, but that's okay. We're gonna burn because I'm scared of high boards. And that all clears away nicely. Oh, not a Tetris. Shame. I should have known in advance whether that would be a Tetris, not like found out as it happened. But that's okay. No one said, except the game. No one except the game at the end of every run when it tells you you are a Tetris master. No one else claimed I was a Tetris master, besides Tetris. Claims everyone's a Tetris master. Alright, we're just going to take burns. This is not great placement for that. So we'll try to just keep the board low. Yes, I got it over. Now I made another line dependency there for no reason, but we can slowly work through it. Now I put too much weight over the gap there, so we're going to have to burn for a bit. But that's okay. Alright, I don't want to jinx anything by saying this is going relatively well. So instead we'll say this is going horrifically, and I have a minus 73,000 differential, and have spent most of the game burning. Which is, in one sense, very true. But in another sense, I spend most games burning, so let's do some. That gets us Tetris ready. There you go. Again, holes over the right burn easily. Like, that's not going to be a problem, but if the L piece comes immediately, it will be rather a bummer. Oh, good combination of pieces. Alright, that's a free little burn. It's very nice here. Okay. I could really use a line piece about now. I get it over? Yes. Alright, now we gotta burn a bit. Some unideal places as I put built over the hole. I don't want to build over the hole. This was where that first line piece was supposed to go. For some reason, I just built over the hole again. But once you've decided something, once you're like, it's going there, you really it's really costly to try to change your thinking, or it's really easy to have catastrophe strike, and I do not have the mental acuity to survive doing that very often. So if I make a bad decision, even if I know it's bad by the time I'm doing it, I'm trying to stick with it. This should burn away easily. It's going to put more weight on the hole, but eventually we'll get rid of it. Yeah, we're at minus 140k now. Not ideal. Didn't have a great place to put that. What are we doing? Okay, this is just going to be very ugly for a while. Ooh, made it to level 19. When I said this is going to be very ugly for a while, what I meant was I am dead because I cannot play on level 19. Oh, that was a really good run. All right, 336k. Not, one of the great runs, but very nice run. Made it to level 19. Now, I think, and if you watched all my like failed recordings between the ones I'm actually willing to release, I think I should be able to get to level 19 fairly regularly. Like, I think if I just play solid and safe and, you know, don't have horrible because I'm talking misdrops, which I'd like to think that one was. Uh, but if I just, like, if I play safe and I play solid, I would like to think that I should be able to make it to 19, like, a fair number of runs. But I really can't. It's really, like, every time I make it, I'm like, yeah, I could do that every time. And then I don't do so again for like, 20 more runs. So it is very clear I cannot do so every time. But like when you do so, it just feels like, yes, that is my level. That was pretty good recovery for me, by the way, especially because I kept talking, which is not an advantage. Uh, so like right now, I feel like I should be able to make it to level 19 unless I just get truly terrible luck, right? But the reality is, I am very, very unlikely to get there. We're going to burn everything down because my center is too high, and I'm really uncomfortable with that. Maybe we'll go for a center wall? No, that's too crazy. This is really ugly because because I had to do something like that at some point, and now we have many problems to resolve. Okay, but the pieces came very nicely. So, yeah, it's so weird. You play well, and it feels like, I can get to whatever, is a good amount for you personally every time. And then you play badly, and you're like, this is impossible and so unfair. Everything doesn't work. Let's just clear it. Could have tried to wait for a Tetris there, but I really like that move. I don't know if it's actually good, but it feels like it moves my center, it moves my well to the far right, which is where I want it, and it looks cool to me. Ooh, beautiful pieces. That'll burn away easily. And we're Tetris ready. And we have minus 90,000 on what, a good player might have at this point, but that's okay. Sadly not Tetris ready. Thank you. Minus 88,000. Vastly improved. I haven't had to do many tucks today. Or maybe all my tucks have been I hate misdrops. Not an original trait of mine, but I do a lot of them. Alright, we need so many of the blues, not the reds. I think we might survive. This feels like it's fine. Feels like it's fine. Now I need a... That works. Okay, just gonna plug that. And perfect piece to come. Okay. Some maybe terrible decision making in there, but alright, I'm just gonna get rid of this. I don't know where I want to put it. Alright, we're at minus 174k. Just to give an inkling of like how much higher a Tetris rate is not just like possible, but very possible. Because that's saying basically how far away you are from a pace to hit 500k at level 19. Which I have, you know, two 500k scores to my name. So it is also sort of telling me how far behind my best I am. Which might be what it's actually measuring. I'm not sure. But I think it's not comparing to your own pace, it's comparing to some like 500k into level 19 max out ish pace. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a good piece. Alright, let's keep it low. Hey! So level 19 is far too fast for me. But as long as I don't misdrop, I usually... As soon as I misdrop, I die. As long as I'm not misdropping, it feels like, oh, I can play at this speed. But then as soon as I misdrop, it's over. So you'll notice I got 56 line pieces that game. That was like very lucky pieces that game. Alright, 2 level 19s in a row. I want to see how many level 19s in a row can I get. I don't think I've ever done 2 level 19s in a row before. So that's cool to get on camera. Why is that there? Don't know what I'm doing. We can resolve that. Why did I put this there? I don't know. What's happening? This is not a great start. What a... And the answer is I cannot get 3 level 19s in a row. That was horrendous. Alright. Hopefully these 2 Tetris videos I've recorded buy some time for Triple Triad. And yeah. That was fun though.